Okay, good morning. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, okay, thank you. So as sir said, the first part of today's session is overview about our company. So in brief, I will give an overview about company also and about the products and modules that are available. Uh, let's start. As you can see, for those who have newly joined, VGSPL established in 2015, current employees 65, current total clients we have onboarded 49, and total modules that we are having in our ERP are 35. This is our vision and mission. We will share this with you also. These are some of our clients. We have universities, PCU, VU, and Deccan Education Societies University. Then we have some autonomous colleges with us. We have some non-autonomous engineering colleges, polytechnics with us. Then some management colleges like MBA colleges. And in other colleges, we have B.Ed, M.Ed colleges or D.Ed colleges, then architecture also. These are some junior colleges that we have onboarded. You can just go through the list. We are also having a school ERP, separate software, a school ERP. We all are working with the college ERP only, but we are also having school ERP also, and we have onboarded some schools also. So these are the schools that we have onboarded. Then products, we have Eduplus School, that is school ERP software. Eduplus College, that is college ERP software. Then we have learning management platform also, Eduplus LMS. Then we are developing CRM also, Eduplus CRM. We have Easy Check, which is online paper checking solution. Papers are scanned and uploaded on Easy Check, and faculties can check the papers online at ease, either at college or from home also. We have Easy Pariksha model, which is used to conduct some kind of entrance test, you can say, like a PhD entrance test, or some colleges may want to conduct the entrance examinations, or universities may want to conduct the entrance examinations. So for that, Easy Pariksha is used. We have TPO module, which we call Edu Job. We have also a library management software. So these are our products. So basically, we are working with the Eduplus College software. Then HR process means what we are going to cover in our ERP. So basically, our modules are divided into groups: HR group, admission or accounts group. So likewise, the first process that we cover in our Eduplus Campus ERP is HR process, right from recruitment of the faculties to the biometric attendance, then task tracking, giving the task to the faculties, salary of the faculties, then leaves application by the employees or the faculties, and their service book. We manage everything from recruitment to service book, including all these things like timesheet, task tracking, leave, and payroll. That comes under HR process. This is one salary slip that is generated through our ERP. Then we manage the academic process through different modules. So right from timetables, load distribution, student attendance, assignment to the students, sharing the study material, then conducting the quiz for the students, taking the feedback from students, then monitoring their projects, monitoring the event management of the students. Everything is managed in the academic process using various modules. We'll see the list of modules. Then we manage admission process also. Student make an inquiry to the college, then he submits the applications, submits document, verify his documents. So all that process which comes under the admission, that is managed by us through our different admission modules. Then we also manage the entire examination process, right from filling the examination forms, creating the seating arrangement of the students, providing the hall tickets, then digital evaluation, that is easy check, paper checking. Okay. Then mark sheet generations, grade card generations, ledger generations. Then we do apply some ordinance also, and we manage the entire examination process through examination module groups. So these are some of the features that we offer additionally: data analytics, then collaboration, smart digital campus. As you know, or as you go through our ERP modules, you will come under, or you will know these features slowly. This is about the processes that we handle. Now let's start with the first process, that is client onboarding. Now these are some of the models that we are having in our college here. That is, we have seen. I will see some list of models first, then what are their applications, and then we will see onboarding process, how exactly the onboarding of the colleges is done. You all should know how many modules we are having. Almost 35 modules we are having. Uh, all are not covered in this list, but all the major and important modules are available in this list, starting from pre-admission. Pre-admission module is used to manage the new inquiries of the admissions. Many students inquire about the admissions towards the colleges before the start of admission process. So all those admission inquiry are managed using the pre-admission modules. For different colleges, we have different pre-admission modules. Then after the allotment process, after the seat have been allotted to the student, we have to onboard the students to our software. So that is managed through admission module. Then all the fees related data of the students is managed using the accounts module, that is admission fees payment. Even apart from the admission fees payment, all other kind of fees payment like uh, library fee or any kind of fine, event fee, everything is managed using the accounts module along with the reports. Admin module that we are having, we use this admin module to manage the access provided to the various users. Means what are the links that should be available with different faculty logins, that we manage through the admin module. So it is basically role management. Then using academics module, we manage the course plan of the faculties and student attendance and related reports about the course plan and attendance. Using assignment portal, faculties can give the assignments to the students. Students can submit and the faculties can evaluate that assignment. Biometric module. Here we manage the in and out timing of the staff or the employees of the different colleges. We do integrate some biometric machines data with our ERP. Colleges may have different biometric devices and their punching in out timing is integrated with our ERP. Certificate module, we provide bona fide LC or any kind of certificates that the student require, that are generated through the certificate module. Examination module is all about the managing entire examination, that is starting from exam form filling, hall ticket, mark entry, grade card generation, and everything. Everything related to exam is managed using the exam module. Establishment module, it is used for joining of new employee and managing their data, which is required to the administrative office. Faculty appraisal module, here each institute may have a process for salary increments. So before increments, they need to have a review about the performance of the faculties. So that is managed using the faculty appraisal module. Faculty can fill their appraisal and the authorities can view it and approve that particular appraisals. Then we have feedback module for taking the feedback from the students about the teaching as well as non-teaching processes. In the hostel module, we manage everything from bed allocation to the payment of hostel fees. In the leave module, faculties or the employees can apply their leaves and everything related to leave application, their approvals, the reports, everything is managed under the leave management. We have a management dashboard where some kind of reports that are required for the higher authorities of various colleges, those reports are made available under the management module. Like say for example, the higher authority of college want to see the daily collection of the fees. They just want to know the figure, how much fee is collected today. So that will be, those kind of reports will be available under the management module. In the NBA module, we manage the accreditation data for the mostly engineering colleges, COPO attainment that is required for accreditation of NBA. So colleges do get the accreditation from the NBA, and for that they have to provide some data related to course outcome, related to program outcomes. So that we manage through NBA module. Notification module is used to send notifications and notices to the student as well as faculties. We can send it through email, WhatsApp, SMS also. Payroll module is used to generate the salary and all salary related reports. Quiz module, it is for taking the MCQ type of quiz or examinations. We do have Easy Pariksha also, but quiz is integrated with our ERP. Easy Pariksha is a separate software. Then registration module, we manage the syllabus structure, then registration of the students to various subjects. So everything before the start of academics, division, roll call list, that is managed under the registration. Then we have super admin module also. So it is actually not used by colleges. It is used by our support team only. It is used to copy different kind of roles, role links, or deploy new roles, role links to the institute logins. Then timetable module, everything about the institute timetable that is created in the timetable module. Then reports about the timetable are also created here. We have a timesheet module where faculty can fill the timesheets, means what they have done in the entire day. Say from 9 to 10, you have attended a training session. From 10 to 11, you have attended another training session. So that is filled by the faculties. They can fill hour wise or two hourly data of their task that they have performed under this timesheet module. For raising the some kind of complaints by students and faculties, we have a grievance module. Faculties and students can raise their complaints and the authorities can manage the complaints using this grievance module. We can assign the task also using the task management module. Different tasks can be assigned to the employees and the employees can update their status also, the task status. We have a resource sharing module where we share the study material with the students. Employees or the faculties can share the study material with the students using this module. All about the bus routes and bus fees that is managed using this transport module. Then some colleges or institutes may offer the honor minor courses. Apart from the regular degree course, they offer some honor degree also. So all those honor and minor subjects are managed using the honor minor module. Then training and placement data. scheduling the company's registration of the students to the drive, then managing the selection process of the student. Everything is managed over here in the TPO module. So these are some of our major modules. Some of the modules are not listed over here, but these are the major modules that we do have. Is it clear? So these are the modules that we are having. Those who have recently joined, this is just an overview uh, how our user interface looks like for the college ERP. Screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we have the two different interface right now. Just a minute. The interface that you can see right now, we call it as admin interface. One more interface that we are having, which is called as general instructor. So this is our general instructor interface. Here also all modules are available, but the links or the features available right now under these general instructor modules are less. I mean to say, whatever the regular work that a normal teacher has to perform, like filling the attendance and course plan, so that is done by academics. Then manage leaves, apply leaves, that is done through leave modules. But right now, most of the reports are not available under this module. All your daily work can be completed using this general instructor interface. But for additional reports, additional links, we have to switch to admin side. So on our interface, the switch button is also given over here. From here, we can switch to the admin side. This is admin side. So all features and links that are available under this general instructor, all are available again on the admin side. So everything that is performed, all kind of activities that are performed from the general instructor side, those are also available on the admin side. So these are the two user interface that we are having, and we do have one more interface that is for the students. Like the faculties can log in to software, students do have their accounts in our software. So that user interface is very much similar to this general instructor, and we call it as a general learner. So is it clear? Total, there are three interface: general learner for the student login. This is general instructor for the faculties, and faculties can switch to admin also from the switch button. The student does not have this facility of switching to older interface. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any kind of questions you can ask, or we can go for next onboarding. How we do onboarding of the new clients or new colleges. We have a standard operating procedure also, a document that is prepared. So how exactly a new college onboarding takes place? So once a PO is finalized and a client decides to onboard to our ERP software, we have to prepare the account for the college. We have to prepare one college account, and we have to provide all kind of links in that particular account. So how exactly that is done, that we are going to see now. Just give me a minute. Yes.
Gokul sir, just I will intervene bit.
Yes, yes, sir.
So basically, onboarding is what we are having our entire system deployed on AWS cloud, right?
Yes.
So customer is having option open, either they may opt for their own AWS account, or they may opt to deploy their system in our AWS account.
Our
That is,
AWS.
company is also providing AWS deployment facility. But if customer doesn't want to use our AWS cloud and they want their data to be in their hand only, then in that case they may go for their AWS account. So in
Yes.
that case, company also supports deploying the ERP system on their AWS account. And please be make sure that our company do not deploy our product in the private cloud or on the on-premise server. So please keep this in mind. If somebody asks you whether your company gives deployment in their in-campus server, so we are not providing that kind of service. Okay,
Yes.
and we prefer deploying the content on AWS cloud.
Yes. Yes. We
Yes,
only deploy on AWS cloud only,
yes.
either provided by the college or our own cloud. Only two possibilities are there. We do
Yes.
not deploy our software on the offline server of the institutes.
One more thing, the development of our entire ERP product or all our product is a Java based. That means technology that we are using is a Java based Grails framework. And then we are using API based technology. That means front end and back end. Front end is a user interface. So that is developed using a Vue.js technology, a scripting technology. And back end is our Java based Grails framework, where all our APIs of ERP, API means application programming interface, through which the other components will interact with our system. So that we call it as a API, application programming interface. So that API is written using Java-based Grails framework. We use MySQL as a database for storing the data. Okay, so this is our technology stack, that is Vue.js based front end. So whatever the interface Gokul sir has right now demonstrated of instructor and learner, that is being developed using Vue.js technology. And back-end logic, that we call it as a business logic, that is developed using a Java based Grails framework. And ERP requires a database, so that database we use a MySQL database. Okay, apart from this, whatever our mobile apps are there, they are available in both flavors, Android and Apple. And our applications, or sorry, our mobile apps are developed using Flutter technology. Okay, so all of you just should have only the idea that what the technology is used for backend, front end, mobile app, and database. Okay, thank you. Yes, Gokul sir, you can continue.
Okay. So once the customer decides to onboard, we have to first set up the cloud environment, AWS cloud environment, either in their own cloud account or the account provided by our company. Then once the cloud environment is set, uh, we have to add the college account over here. So there are two different processes that we can follow right now. Earlier only we were having the backend process, means adding the new client was done from backend only, but we have developed the front end process also right now. So mostly the steps remain same, but the backend process involves firing the queries in the database directly and creating the required college account. So we'll just see front end process directly. We can add the organization directly, and some of the steps that are involved in the front end process are also carried out again from the back end. So mostly up to step number 5, these steps we mostly prefer to carry out from the back end. But right now Yash has developed one page also to add everything at the front end only. So I'll just demonstrate that page also. From here, we can add the new organizations directly. So you just have to enter the admin URL over here on which cloud environment you want to add the new colleges. Here we have to enter the trust name. Like suppose we are onboarding the Zeal colleges. So their trust name is Zeal Education Society. So you can enter the ZES as a trust name. Then organization code. They have some 10, 11 colleges, for example. And first we want to add the engineering college, which having this code ZCOR. We have decided these codes, and here we have to enter the entire full name of the college and we have to submit. So that college will be added. If this trust is already present in our database, then the college will be added to this trust directly. If it is not available in our database, a new organization, new trust will be created and the college will be added to here. Then once we add the college over here, again, here we have to copy the role types. Now, what are the role types and all that I'll explain in short. On this admin side, you can see the menu on the left side. So whatever the menu that you can right now see, admission, account, admin, these are our modules. So in our technical language, we say that the modules are the role types. In admission is a role type, account is a role type, admin is a role type, academics is a role type. When you click on any role type, again, there will be a list which will appear over here. These are the roles that are available under the role type. So inside the modules, there will be the roles: admission master, online admission, admission in charge. These are the roles that are available under the module. Module is nothing but the role type. Then there will be roles, and inside the roles, there will be role links. So these are the links. So this is how the structure is made over here. So firstly, when any new organization is added, we have to copy the role types. Means we have to copy just modules first. We have to copy the modules. So that is done here. We have to define the source URL. Means from which college URL you want to copy that particular role type. You just have to enter that over here. Say I want to copy it from this URL only, admin.edupluscampus.com. Here some colleges are already added and I want to copy the role types from there only. So I have to enter it here. Then source organization code means from which college we have to copy the role types. Say I have already added Zeal Polytechnic, say Z Poly, and all the links are already available here. So we will enter that particular code over here. And destination organization, whatever the new organization that you have created, that will appear over here. You have to select that particular and you have to copy the role types. Similarly, you will copy the roles that are available under these role types modules. And once the roles are copied, then we will copy the role links. So this is how we add the new college right now. Once college is added, a role type, role and role links are added. Uh, Generally, from backend itself, we provide only one module access. Here in the same process where the one organization is added, one admin account is also created. And by default, the login ID for that particular account, admin account, will be admin at the rate organization code .edu.in. That means if I'm adding this ZCOR, then in that case, the admin account that is created in the backend will be admin at the rate ZCOR.edu.in. This will be the admin account that will be created automatically, and the password will be admin. So this will be your first admin account that you will use to log in. And once you log in with this particular account, you will see only one module that is available. I'll just demonstrate that also. we have added one college, Arvind Gowri College of Engineering and Polytechnic. So once you log into the admin account, you will see only admin role, academics, biometric, exam. These role or role types will not be visible to you directly. Then we have to set up this particular admin account first. So that process is listed over here. First, we have to go to master tables and we have to add one department that we can do from front end also and from back end also. Then in the admin module itself, we can access the master tables over here. We have to fill the compulsory master tables first. Then after filling the compulsory master tables, whatever the admin login that we have to edit the employee details for that particular admin account. I'll just demonstrate over here. uh, from step number 6 directly. Yes, we have to add the department. Either we can do it from backend also, or we can add it from this particular link also. Then we have to fill some compulsory master tables. So before starting the onboarding of the employees and students, make sure that you have filled at least these master tables. Using this link, you can access these master tables. Make sure that you have filled the data in these master tables, because before importing the data of employee and students, the values must be present in these master tables. Then for the admin account, go to edit employee page, and for admin account, we have to set the data. Like I'll show it here itself. Edit employee details. I'll just copy that link. And this is admin employee, edit employee details page. So initially you will see only your admin account only. So you have to edit the details for your admin account. Go to personal info and set the required fields from here. Employee type, designation, program, department, reporting department. Set everything for your admin account. Once this is done, then we have to add the role group related data in this college account. We have to add a role level, role groups, then role group to roles to role group, and we have to assign the institute ERP coordinator role group to our admin account. Now that is how exactly it is done. I'll just explain. In the admin, you will see role group. So here itself, you have to add role groups, role levels. We have to create it over here only. You can see the role groups here. Using this plus button, we have to add these role groups. So make sure that you are adding all the role groups over here. Once all the role groups are added, the very next thing is go to this page, assign role group to employee. Right now there are no employees available, but only admin account is there. Just a minute.
We'll conduct one session regarding role group, role type.
Yes,
all
yes,
this.
yes. So we have to go to this role group and we have to assign institute ERP coordinator role group to our admin account only first, because right now there are no employees that are added. So you will see only this particular account, admin account, and no roles or role groups have been added to this account. Firstly, we have to add the new role group to this admin account, and the first role group that you will assign should be institute ERP coordinator. Then once that is done, then we can assign remaining roles to the admin account. Once that is done, we will fill the master tables. I will suggest to fill all the master tables first before importing the data of the employee and students, because once we import the data of staff and student and we provide the login IDs to the student and staff, a very first step they will start will be the filling their own profile, student and employee profile. So for filling the profile, again, n number of values are required, like in the drop down itself, many values are required. So right now you can see here universities are listed, or in the experience field you can see service type is listed, but experience category is not there, experience type is not there. So faculties may face a difficulty while filling the profile. So I will suggest make sure that you are filling all master tables first and then go for the importing the employees and students. So once master tables are filled, we have to set the current academic year and semester for all the modules that we will discuss in the training sessions later on. Then we have to add all role type settings that are available. So link is given over here. Once the master tables are filled, I will again suggest you copy or add all role type settings to this new college account. Once all the role type settings have been added, uh, before starting the data importing process, make sure that role type settings for admission, registration, establishment, academics, and hostel are set. Before data import, you must set the role types settings for these modules, at least for these modules. Okay. If you do not save it, you can import the data, but later on we may face various difficulties, like because we have not set the role type settings, the shift may not be visible. The data is imported, but in the list you will not find any kind of data. Again, we have to set the shift from backend. So to avoid such kind of confusions, I will suggest to follow this process, and then only you start inputting the data of staff and students. So before data import process, compulsory master tables and the role type settings for these particular modules must be completed. Then once you complete the data importing process, the default ID and password for the students will be their PRN number. So whatever the PRN number we enter for the students in the Excel sheet input, that will be their login ID and password. And for staff, the organization email ID will be the login ID and their employee code will be the password for the first time login. Then once the data importing is completed, then I will suggest conduct the first training with the institute, share their user IDs, and ask to fill some master tables if you have not filled all the masters. If you are filling the masters, then no need to ask it. Then you should test the student profile and employee profile very first. And you have to make sure that all master tables which are related to student and employee profile are filled properly, and then go for the testing of the student profile and employee profile. And then whenever the institute asks to go for live for any kind of a module, you have to again make sure that you are filling the master tables and you're testing that particular module before going the live. So this is the process that we have to follow for the onboarding. uh, Maybe for new joinees it will look something difficult right now, but with the experience you will understand this process. So that is how the onboarding is done for the new colleges. Any questions regarding the onboarding?
Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So, sir, onboarding is completed, I think, from my side.
Okay. Can we demonstrate instructor import and learner import? That is because that is
Yes,
the first step that we need to.
yes. We can demonstrate the instructor input and student input also for
Yes.
the same college. Right now, it is not done.
Okay.
So once the modules have been added over here, say we have to import the student and staff data. I'll just check. Right now the links are not added. I will directly access and add it. So we have a link, add new employee. Once you copy all links in the admin account, you will find that particular link. So here you will find the two options: import bulk employees with minimum details and import bulk employees. I will suggest to go for this import bulk employees. Do not go for this minimum detail, because once you import with minimum detail, you have to again set the remaining fields. You have to again import the remaining fields. Then only you can see the employee data in the view employee list. So you have to click on import bulk employees. Here you will find the sample file. You have to download it, and in this file you have to fill the data. I will directly show you the data that is already imported. Yes, this is a sample data that you can see we have imported for the employees. You have to enter the employee code, official email ID, first name, middle name, last name, then employee type, designation, then what is the program, department, joining date, mobile number, personal mail ID, but then blood group. All this data we have to fill in this particular uh, add new employee file. And at last, there is organization. So you have to define the organization also over here, the organization code that we had entered at the time of adding the new college, that we have to add it over here in the sample file. So all the values that are required to be entered in this particular file, once you come to this add new employee page, you will see the master list for the reference. So you have to make sure that you are entering the data from the masters only. Like in the gender, the accepted values only female, male, and transgender. Anything apart from this will not be accepted by the Excel file when you try to import it over here. Even a space that is entered just after the data will not be accepted. Say after this male, I have entered the space, that will not be accepted. So we have to make sure that while adding the data to the Excel file, we stick to this particular master list that is available over here. And from where this master list is appearing, it is from the master tables that you have already filled. That's why I suggested to fill the master tables for all modules first and then go for the data import process. But if the time availability is less, you should at least fill these particular masters, because these are required for data import process. And then once we fill the data, we just import that particular file over here, and the list will be imported. The faculty accounts will be created, and by default, whatever the organization email ID, official email ID that you have entered, this will be the login ID, and employee code that you have entered will be the password for the first time login. Later on, they can change it. This is how the staff data can be imported. And similarly, for adding the students data, we have add new student facility. So here also import bulk learner facility is given. We have to click on it. We have to download the sample file again, and we have to fill the data in this particular sample file. So college will provide you this particular data, but in most of the cases, you may find that the data provided by the colleges is not sufficient. So in that case, at least you should have PRN number, then name of the student, gender, then program and year of the student, admission year of the student, and admission category. Rest of the data that is not given, we can manage with the dummy data. Suppose admission round is not given, we can put cap round 1. Suppose admission quota is not given, we can put either cap against cap, whatever is available with our master list, and later on we can edit. But at least for students, we should know their PRN, their name, full name, gender, email. Email is, if it is not available, we can again go for the dummy data. We can enter the dummy emails for the students. But programs must be there, year must be there. Year means class, whether the student is in first year, in second year, third year, likewise. Then shift, if it is given, well and good, not given, we can manage. But we must have admission year and admission category, because based on these two fields only, the fees will be decided to the student. So whenever taking the data from the institute, try to have at least these columns: name, gender, program year, and admission category. Rest of the data that we can manage. If PRNs are not given, we can set the logic according to our availability, and we can give the PRNs to the students. And later on, when the institute decide the logic for the PRN, we can just replace those PRNs with the new one. So here you have to fill the data and you have to import it on this particular portal. So student list will be imported over here. So again, for importing, you must have these master list ready. So this will be only ready when you fill the master tables. So that is why I insist to fill the master tables first and then only import the data. Any doubt? Only thing while importing the data is, when you enter the data in the fields, whenever masters are available, we have to make sure that we are entering the same value in our Excel file. Any deviation from this value will not be accepted and your data will not be imported. Any questions?
Any doubt in the procedure? Please try to make it clear, because if at some day if we ask you to onboard a new client, so every one of us should be capable of doing this thing.
Yes.
Okay, without taking help of Gokul sir, Dipali madam, Roshan, everyone should be capable of doing all these things.